Hello and welcome to Global Racing Esports Network. I'm your host, Mike Lester, and we are here tonight on a special Thursday night edition of Global Xfinity Series here at Daytona International Speedway for Daytona Under Lights 250. Welcome everybody in out there on YouTube and Twitch that's watching us tonight. We're going to have a really good race tonight. We're on for a special reason. We have some things in the fold uh, for tonight's race. We got some people out there watching uh, with some money on the line. They're going to see if they can actually pick the right winner for tonight as we watch Donnie Honeycutt. Could he be the lucky winner tonight? Looking for his first win in global league there. Currently about 2 minutes left of practice. Actually, 1 minute left of practice. And up top on leaderboard, uh, Bobby Hamilton Jr., number one on the fastest speed chart. And for his whole team, Cody Hager and David Bradford are second and third. Don Blazer out there with the top five. But this is Daytona, and the practice speeds don't mean a lot when you get into racing. It's all going to be pack racing. We're going to see side by side, door to door, nose to tail, good old fashioned super speedway pack racing. If anybody was able to tune in on Sunday, the Performance Motor Network to the big one 250, the trucks were out there at Daytona, and you've seen how crazy it was. Uh, one mistake by one person could ruin about 10 people's race, which it did on a couple of different occasions. At the end, there was two people racing for the win. Uh, EJ Luna and Marshall Johnson, lap cars behind him, got the push. Marshall Johnson with that win. I'm sorry, people are sending me messages and trying to. Okay, I got you. Alrighty. So sorry about that. You know those squirrels, they come out at night. Michael Thorpe, I guess qualifying has started. Let's see if we can get back. I'm sorry, somebody sent me a message and got me all messed up here. See, qualifying has started. Michael Thorpe, Bobby Hamilton Jr. coming out for his outlap, as well as Stephen Hayes. Michael Hayes as well coming out. We'll follow Bobby Hamilton around here. You see, he staying on that high side, trying to get his most speed up there on that top side. It's got the higher banking, so you get a little less friction on those tires that can cause you to lose speed. On that second lap, he'll probably jump down to the bottom. Okay, this is going to be his lap one. He should stay up top on that high groove line to try to get the most speed he can around the top side. The top side is fast. It's just not the quickest. So we'll see. We'll watch the 25 of Bobby Hamilton's and see what kind of line he's running. As you see, he is on that top line trying to get that speed up to maximum before he starts his money lap on the second lap. Do fix. I accidentally muted my sound on my monitor. Y'all wasn't getting no sounds out there, but here we go. We're gonna get some sounds now. I accidentally muted my sound on my monitor. All right. As you see, Bobby Hamilton now going down that bottom yellow line, getting the fast way around the track, as they call it. Let's see where he ends up at the line. Give him so far the pole position. David Bradford second, and Cody Hager. DJ Honeycutt finishing up his. Looks like Stephen Hayes is going to end up. He's already finished his. Oh, give Michael Hayes in that new ride of his, the 99. Love that Danhausen. Very nice, very evil. Here's Dale Brooks. See how Dale Brooks currently sitting 7th. And that's going to be his last lap. Give Dave Halsey the 2nd position. These guys are all coming on the track at one time. I can't get an opportunity to see, but here's Justin LeBlanc from that Lazy Lizard team. First lap, he's going to qualify 9th. Let's see if he's going to better that lap on the 2nd lap. See if he can get up there to match his Lazy Lizard teammate Michael Hayes on the pole, or to get the outside pole. Have a Lazy Lizard starting front row. Don Blazer out there as well. He's got his first lap done and going to see if he can get that 2nd lap in the books. Got 18 seconds to get to the start-finish line. Justin LeBlanc qualifying 9th. Let's see what Don Blazer is able to get. Just 2 seconds ahead of the flag. Jason Schilling, he's going to qualify 9th. Don Blazer is going to qualify. All right, well. All right, so Michael Hayes is going to be your pole setter for tonight. David Halsey, outside pole. Bobby Hamilton Jr. is going to qualify 3rd. David Bradford, teammates with Bobby Hamilton, is going to qualify 4th. Stephen Hayes from the Lazy Lizards is going to qualify 5th. Donnie Honeycutt from William Brown Motorsports 6th. Cody Harger from TCB, he's going to be 7th. DJ Honeycutt from Hypershift, he's going to be 8th. Jason Schilling from Lazy Lizard is 9th. Justin LeBlanc from Lazy Lizard is 10th. Dale Brooks, Blazing Fools Racing, and I do believe Don Blazer is as well a Blazing Flu, along with Jeff Weimer in 13th. Michael Thorpe, the first member of Dirty South Motorsports, 14th. Ricky Hudgens, 15th. And Chuck Cobb is 16th. And that is your starting line up for tonight. And we're going to get to some racing. As you see, these guys are starting to grid up. All right. So here the guys grid up, and they're going into the start, coming out of the pit road. Let me get to my... Let's go back up to front and see Michael Hayes. Very nice, very evil. Love that Danhausen Lazy Lizard 99 Chevrolet. David Halsey right there on the outside pole. See Bobby Hamilton in that 25 right behind him. David Halsey, I believe he is running the U.S. Army car. Very good paint scheme on that one. I like that one as well. A lot of good looking cars out there. Green flag in the air. Michael Hayes taking them down to the start finish line into turns 1. So 16 cars out there, all in a pack, biting to see who's number 1 at the end of the night. Let's see if I can get a. See Bobby Hamilton now on the outside in front of Dave Halsey. You got Stephen Hayes, younger brother of Michael Hayes, back there pushing his brother. Behind him, you got, it looks like Cody Hager in the 51, and he's going to try to get around so he can link up with Bobby Hamilton. Right now, Halsey not letting him link up. Halsey's going to stay right on the back end of Bobby Hamilton Jr. along with who's right behind Bobby there. I believe it is David Bradford. So you got 2 Lazy Lizards guy in that inside row, and you got Bobby Hamilton and Dirty South Motorsports on the top side. So good pack racing from the drop of the green flag. 3 laps in. Everybody giving each other room. You see the Blazing Fools and the Dirty South guys. They formed up a line right behind this lead pack and going to give them a little bit of playing room back there. You see that outside getting a jump. Bobby Hamilton now right in front of Michael Hayes and Stephen Hayes. And looks like he's going to lead this lap. Looks like Michael peeked out just a little bit to see something, but now there goes Michael Hayes. Gets cut off from his brother. Brother is not clear, could not get up there. Dave Halsey coming up really fast. Michael Hayes trying to get back around Bobby Hamilton for the lead. So we continue to follow this lead pack. There's only one pack. Got Bobby Hamilton out in the lead with Stephen Hayes pushing. Right behind him is Cody Harger. Got Michael Hayes up top leading that top line. All right, here comes Jason Schilling. Oh, Stephen Hayes now jumps up in front of his brother, tries to get that outside line running. So that's going to put two Lazy Lizards and two TCBs running door to door. You see DJ Honeycutt and Donnie Honeycutt back here. They've linked up. Dale Brooks back here leading the second line, just trying to stay in contact with that lead pack. We got 100 laps here, people. You know, a lot of things can happen. You know, so these guys definitely want to sit back and and let everything unfold. They're still in striking distance, so if something doesn't unfold or the big one doesn't happen, they're right back into it with just the drop of the pedal down to the floor, and they get right back into it. Back in the very back, holding up the rear, Chuck Cobb, that 81 White Buffalo. Oh, up front, Stephen Hayes, slight advantage over the 25 of Bobby Hamilton. I want to welcome everybody into over there on YouTube. You got a favorite driver who you think is going to win? Give us a shout out. If you got Stephen Hayes and Mike Hayes clearing Bobby Hamilton and going down low, leaving Dave Halsey and Justin LeBlanc up on that top side. I think that's Justin LeBlanc. No, that is not Justin LeBlanc. I can't see who that is up there helping the 87. Oh, Michael. Look like Bobby Hamilton is not satisfied being behind those two Hayes brothers. He goes on the outside in front of Dave Halsey, tries to get back up to the front, leaving his teammate to draft with the team of Mike Hayes and Stephen Hayes. And for a broadcaster, we hate Daytona because we're always talking about something. Something's always happening. Approaching 10 laps in the race. I do believe at lap 15, the competition caution will be thrown. If a caution happens to happen before lap 15 at any time now, that will be used as a competition caution. Got a big old shout out from Tyler Honeycutt. Said rooting for them Honeycutts. Got two Honeycutts in the field today. Usually on Thursdays when we're running the Arcas, we got like 4 or 5, maybe 6 or 7 of those Honeycutts. But today we only have 2. And if you guys tuned in to watch some ARCA racing, because that's where we usually run ARCA on Thursdays, we are going to have our last race of the season tomorrow on Friday at our regular time at 8 o'clock. So tune in tomorrow for some ARCA racing at IRP or Lucas Oil Field, however you want to say it. Right now, we're racing Xfinity cars at Daytona. Stephen Hayes leading that inside line. Bobby Hamilton leading that outside line. Door to door, nobody been able to pull away from each other. No line is being better than the other line. Mr. Dale Brooks. Oh, we got a big accident. Oh.
Doing a good job. You want to give us an update on that car?
Just as Mr. Brooks says good luck to all the drivers, we have the big one. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened here. There's a bunch of good cars caught up in it. Let's see if we can get a better view here. That's right here. Oh, does it look like? Oh, the 99 washes up a little bit, touches the 25. 25 goes around. Let's go back and let's go back a little bit. And you see bunch of cars getting involved. Oh, Dave Halsey involved. I think some of them might have just got. They're gonna have a little bit of damage, but it should be able to keep going. Mm. Here comes Stephen Hayes and Cody Hager down pit road. What is wrong with my desktop audio? Seems to be acting up here. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Everything is shut off, is it? Nope, I'm still here, so let's see if we can figure out why that is doing what it's doing. All right. Let's switch to this other. All right, there we go. All right, so looked like 99 of Michael Hayes got up a little bit, got up and touched the 25 and caused an early big one. And we'll see how many cars were involved in that. We got 3 cars that are laps down right now. Let's go back and try to find some of these guys that were racing in the back. Now, see Chuck Cobb, who was dead last before the caution. Now he's up to 7th place. Jeff Weimer up to 6th place. So Blazing Fools and Dirty South strategy seems to have worked out for him so far. Don Blazer might have been involved a little bit and got a little bit of damage, but he doesn't look too bad from where I'm sitting. And I just figured out why the sound wasn't good because I had it on the blimp view. Ah! Gotta love me sometimes. It's been a long day at work. Fixing to go back. Green flag racing. And you see Stephen Hayes still leading with Justin LeBlanc, teammate, now in 2nd. Jason Schilling still on pit road, as well as Michael Hayes. Dale Brooks sitting in 4th place. I know we got some Dale Brook fans out there tonight, so let's hear from you.
Green flag.
Green flag is in the air. Stephen Hayes takes us down the start and finish line, going into turns 1 for this restart at lap 15. A lot of jockeying going on behind. Got DJ Honeycutt pushing Stephen Hayes. Top 4 guys, single file, trying to pull away from the rest of these guys. Got Michael Thorpe up there. You got Dale Brooks up there, and you got, you got DJ Honeycutt all right there behind. Here comes the 81 of Chuck Cobb, 73 of Jeff Weimer. Jeff Weimer been on a tear as of lately. He's been showing up for these races, even with 2 short shoulders. Is able to get in there and get a lot of good finishes here as of late. So big shout out to Jeff Weimer, who I absolutely freaking hate. Stephen Hayes, DJ Honeycutt, Michael Thorpe, Dale Brooks, Chuck Cobb, your top 5. Right behind him, Dave Halsey, who got involved in that last caution, but doesn't seem to be too bad. He's able to keep up with the lead pack. Ricky Hudgens right behind him. Cody Hager and Dave Bradford back here on the tail end of the lead line. Donnie Honeycutt and Don Blazer falling some 10 seconds behind this lead pack. What happened to Justin LeBlanc? Justin LeBlanc being shown as a lap down. It was just up there. He was just up there on the outside pole, so that's very odd. And here comes that lead pack shaking it up again. Michael Thorpe on the outside, leading that outside line. It's going to be 6-3. Stephen Hayes, DJ Honeycutt, and Cody Hager doing a really good job on that bottom side, trying to hold off the line of 6 cars. Oh, here comes Ricky Hudgens on that low line. So here it is. Now not DJ Honeycutt, Ricky Hudgens, and it looks like Dave Halsey at one time was going to go down to that low side. Oh, here's Cody Hager. He's going to try to go to that high side. Nope, thinks better of it and tucks back in under behind DJ Honeycutt. So a big one happened early in the race. Takes out about, I think about, we'll say 4 or 5 of the contenders. I would, I would probably say there's 9 people left in the contention. David Bradford, 15 seconds behind this lead pack, as well as Donnie Honeycutt and Don Blazer. I'm not sure what happened to Justin LeBlanc, but he had to come down pit road. He might have had to serve a penalty, maybe. That's the only thing I could think of. He was on the outside pole. But if we're able to get another caution, he'll get his lap back, get right back into it. Top 9 drivers, nose to tail. Those Blazing Fools and Dirty South guys tried to make a run on the outside, hit a brick of air when they got to the front, and wasn't able to make any kind of pass. See a good aerial view of these guys. See them, Dale Brooks and Michael Thorpe Jr. on that outside, going to maybe try to make another run, see if they can get that line forming again. You see the top 7 guys right there. I don't know what. Let's see if we can back here. Jeff Weimer and Dave Halsey pulling off, losing a little bit of time on them. I don't know if that's by design or a cars are a little damaged and not being able to get that air. But here they go, right back, get back involved into that lead pack. So that might have been by design, just to hold back for a minute. There was something maybe they didn't like. As you see the 2 cars of Dale Brooks and Michael Thorpe Jr. on the top side. One Blazing Fools, and the other's Dirty South guy. Here's Cody Hager from TCB looking on the outside of DJ Honeycutt, but thinks better of it and jumps back down. I think he's waiting to see if oh no, here's Jason Schilling. Slow vehicle. Everybody getting down in a single file to get around him. Single file still. Stephen Hayes in that 13. Still out front. DJ Honeycutt still pushing him. The 51 of Cody Harger going along for the ride. Ricky Hudgens now your 4th place runner. Dale Brooks 5th. Michael Thorpe back to 6th place. 7th is going to go to Chuck Cobb. 8th, Jeff Weimer. 9 is David Halsey. 10 back there in the second pack. David Bradford back here racing all by himself. He's got to feel like nothing could be worse than running around Daytona with nobody to race with. You got Justin LeBlanc right there. I think Justin LeBlanc is a lot quicker than these guys. Doesn't look to have any damage. But here comes the leaders. The leaders are going to be catching this slower traffic sooner rather than not. But Stephen Hayes kind of likes it, because even though his teammate Justin LeBlanc will be put another lap down, he can at least get up there and help him As you've seen in the race on Sunday, it all came down to what lap car had the best car at the end to push the leader. And Marshall Johnson was the lucky recipient of getting the more lap cars behind him to push him to the win over EJ Luna. So lap cars at super speedways do make a difference, especially if the ones that are not damaged, they get a black flag and got to come in and serve a penalty and lose a lap or two. They get up right there in that pack. Man, you always use them as tools. You see them coming up on Donnie Honeycutt, who is uh, beat up and banged up in a very slower vehicle. We'll see if he can grab onto the tail end of these lead lap cars, see if he can stay up in the draft. Maybe go up there and help DJ out when it comes time for it. But top three guys still nose to tail. It looks like Cody Hager might be holding off a little bit to see if he can get a run with the other guys. You see them coming around. Who is that? Looks like there's Steven or Michael Hayes down there on the bottom, getting out of everybody's way, trying to get as much laps as he can in. He's 13 laps down. Bobby Hamilton 29 laps down. I think Bobby Hamilton is officially out of the race. As you see, Ricky Hudgens trying to make a run on that outside. Ricky Hudgens, one of the guys who squeaked in the playoffs for the Truck Series on Sunday. And definitely, and congratulations to DJ Honeycutt for winning the regular season points race. Going into the playoffs a week from Sunday at Kansas Motor Speedway. Everybody tune in to Performance Motor Network. And, root on that number 6 truck, man. I think he's going to win the championship. I do apologize for that. That's my 14-year-old calling for the cat and forgetting that Dad's doing a broadcast tonight. Looks like everything's shaking up here a little bit. You see the lap cars of Jason Schilling trying to catch the lead pack and see if he can keep up with him. Like I said, it makes a big difference when it comes to the end if you got a car that can stay up in the draft. Let's go back here and look at Jason Schilling peeking out around David Holsey there for a second. Got Justin LeBlanc back there as well, teammates right there. Looks like Jason Schilling's able to keep up with this lead pack, so that's going to play dividends for Stephen Hayes at the end if he can get up there behind his teammate, the 13. Right now we're watching Ricky Hudgens in that 21 sitting in 4th place and trying to figure out how to make that run stick on the outside. Right now just content to stay in line. 32 laps, now 33 laps. See Chuck Cobb, that number 81 White Buffalo, followed by Jeff Weimer and Dave Halsey. And everybody just content on staying in line for the moment. Come 10 laps, 15 laps ago, it's going to get a little more exciting. I think all these guys came in and topped off. Ricky Hudgens and everybody else has been on 21 laps since they've been in the pits. And a couple of guys, Justin LeBlanc, 16, after he had to do a black flag, I do believe it was. He had 2 pit stops, so yeah, he had to serve a black flag, it looks like. And he is currently 2 laps down. David Bradford and Donnie Honeycutt, first cars 1 lap down. So here we are at Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona Under the Lights 250. Over here with Global Racing Xfinity Series, Global Racing Esports Network. I'm your host, Mike Lester, man. We're glad you could join us tonight. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting the league. And thank you for supporting these drivers. It's just a matter of time before that 21 and 32 and 34 and most of the guys behind them jump up and try to get that outside line working once again. But right now you see the team of Justin LeBlanc and Jason Schilling trying to see if they can get that outside working. I think Jason might be a little too much damage, not have enough to push. '21, 34, or sorry, 32 and a 34, looking on the outside, see if they can do something. 81's going to go up there with them. '21's going to get side by side with the 15. Ricky Hudgens out up top all by himself, was unable to make that run fast, and he got left out and falls back to the 6th position before Chuck Cobb lets him in. See Donnie Honeycutt going another lap down. And that's good for Justin LeBlanc. That's going to get him a spot away from Donnie Honeycutt. Donnie Honeycutt obviously does not have the car to stay up with the lead pack, but he's just driving around trying to make the best of it there. As now the only car one lap down is David Bradford. Gonna ride in here with Jeff Weimer. As you see, he's got a window full of the white Buffalo there. As you see him passing the 60 car. Of David Bradford. Justin LeBlanc getting another position away from him. But you see, Jeff Weimer, all he can see in front of him is that 81 car. 81 peeking up a little bit to give him a little bit of air on that front end. Jeff Weimer just content just to hang around the back, see what he can do at the end. We're approaching halfway. The car still looks good, still looks fast. Back up front, Stephen Hayes still leading. Cody Hager second. DJ Honeycutt second. Cody Harger's third. Dale Brooks fourth. Michael Thorpe fifth. Our points leader coming in tonight's race. Oh. Little view from the spotter cam there. Watch the racing between the 13 and the 15 and 51. And it's really crazy because the 32 and the 34 and the 21 trying to make that run, unable to do it. But these guys are not even really pushing each other, trying to stay off of each other. Nobody's really pushing each other out there. Everybody trying to stay off of each other. Nobody bump drafting. They're just content to stay in line. But with 44 laps in the books, still a lot of racing to go. As we see, we've got two packs now. Chuck Cobb, the tail end with Jeff Weimer falling back a little bit with him and David Halsey. Justin LeBlanc and Jason Schilling. Justin LeBlanc and Jason Schilling lap down cars, but Jeff Weimer almost 2 seconds off of the lead. And here comes Michael Hayes and that Danhausen 99. Don't think he's going to run that paint scheme anymore. Definitely brought out the very evil in that car. I warned him. It's a very evil car. Very nice, but very evil. Stephen Hayes feeling like Superman right now. Out front for 32 laps at least. I think it was a little bit more, but for right now, he's over 32 laps led tonight. You see that second pack. Oh, here comes Jeff Weimer on the outside, bringing those lap cars. Here's Cody Hager going to jump up in front of him. I was surprised Cody Hager did that because they were doing so well, the top three guys. As they come around, Don Blazer going 3 wide. Don Blazer stays out of the way, lets the guys go on by as Jeff Weimer falls back. Leaving the 2 lap cars of Justin LeBlanc and Jason Schilling alone on the outside. The new third place runner now, Dale Brooks. Cody Hager trying to jump up and see if he can get it on with that inside or outside line. Big loser in the exchange. He falls back to 5th place. Jason Schilling and Justin LeBlanc doing a very good job on that outside, trying to get back up to the lead or get back up in front of the leaders to get one of their laps back. Two very fast lazy lizards right there. But Cody Hager is going to try to get behind these lap cars and see if he can make his way to the back to the front. As we watch that outside line trying to do something, try to get back up to the front, get some of their laps back. Stephen Hayes, DJ Honeycutt's still content to working together. They got the alliance of Dirty South and Blazing Fools right behind them. All 6 cars, 7 cars, or 6 cars. There's 6 cars still in that little alliance there. As we see Donnie Honeycutt about to go another lap down. There we go, Donnie Honeycutt trying to get up. Gonna make it 3 wide for a couple seconds, and they make it through it just fine. As you see Justin LeBlanc now up to DJ Honeycutt's bumper. Here comes Jason Schilling trying to push him up just the slightest bit there. Trying to get him to get one of those laps back. Not only that, is if they can get up there and get in front of Stephen Hayes, that definitely can help him out. And right, so let's go back to a. Oh, pit stops coming in. Here we go. Jeff Weimer, Michael Thorpe, Ricky Hudgens, Chuck Cobb, all Dirty South and Blazing Fools in together. You see Justin LeBlanc out front of his teammate, Stephen Hayes. Got a 5-car pack right here. I think the best thing for Justin LeBlanc and all these guys to do is pit together as well. And here comes all the Lazy Lizards and DJ Honeycutt. Ooh, oh, Cody Hager might be getting a black flag for that one. We'll watch Cody Hager there. I think he might have got an unsafe pit entrance. Here we go. Now Michael Thorpe. Stephen Hayes getting out. Here, Justin LeBlanc right behind him. They're going to get out ahead of that of Michael Thorpe's pack, but they're coming with some head of steam. I don't think they're going to be able to stay out front, but they will be able to tag on to the tail end. As you see, Michael Thorpe just getting the run on that 2-car team there. Michael Thorpe's going to lead that lap. The best thing to do is now Stephen Hayes and Justin LeBlanc is going to have to catch these guys' draft. You see 21 just tapping the backside of the 73. Let's go back and see where Cody Harger is. Spent 54 seconds in the box, so definitely got a unsafe entrance. Held it there for about 40 seconds, it looks like. And he's going to end up going down a lap, but if a yellow flag comes out, he'll be the first one a lap down if Justin LeBlanc does not pass him. You see Justin LeBlanc right there linked up with the lead pack. Michael Thorpe out front. Dale Brooks, Chuck Cobb. Here comes the 13 of Stephen Hayes looking on the outside. Here comes Cody Harger, going to about to be put a lap down. But it looks like he's fast enough. He's going to be able to catch the draft. And he's definitely going to, now he's going to be another one of those lap cars that's going to make a difference in this race. As you see, the team of Justin LeBlanc, Stephen Hayes, Jason Schilling up top, trying to make that outside line work. You get maybe get Stephen Hayes back up to the lead and get Justin LeBlanc back on the lead lap. Michael Thorpe, Dale Brooks, Chuck Cobb, 1, 2, and 3 on that low side. Now you got the 85 of Justin LeBlanc, who is one lap down, racing with teammate Stephen Hayes and Jason Schilling. Stephen Hayes on the lead lap, trying to get back to the front. Outside line still trying to work. The question is that 51, which is he going to go up and help the Lazy Lizard team, or is, oh, there he goes. He's going to go up and see if he can try to get one of his laps back. Oh, that was a close one between the 73 of Jeff Weimer and 85 of Justin LeBlanc. See Stephen Hayes dropping back down to that low side. Dirty South out front, followed by three Blazing Fools. Jeff Weimer taking the fourth spot. Oh, Ricky Hudgens comes up and almost makes contact with the 51 of Cody Harger. If I was some of these guys who wants to get up there in front, I definitely would use Cody Harger. He's a lap down vehicle. As you see the 32 pushing to 34. 64 laps in the books. About to start on 65. Who's playing mouse? Who's just wants to play follow the leader right now? In about 35 laps, we'll have all the answers for you. Go Stephen Hayes on the outside trying to make that top line work. Going to go up there with Cody Harger. DJ Honeycutt falling off. And that's who we've been missing. That pit stop did not do good for DJ Honeycutt. Needs a caution to get back into the. But here we go up front. Cody Harger leading. Oh, Chuck Cobb getting a little too high there. Pushing the 51 up. Oh. Looks like we're gonna have to. Some people. Oh, what is? What the? All right, so I think caution is out.
How you doing in there, kid?
Caution is out. Let's go back and look here. Go back here and look. We're going. Who are we on? Let's go back here under. I think it started back here with over here with Chuck and Cody Harger. Sorry, I'm going back to this. Yeah, Chuck just keeps going up there. Looks like a car got a little loose after they did a little bit of. There was a little bit of bumping going on. All right, we'll back this up one more time so we can get a look at it. Damage, a lot of damage probably done to that 81, but that didn't bring out the caution. Let's go back here and look at Cody. Oh yeah, well he is. I think some more action was going on behind here. Go back. I think Jason Schilling might have been involved in it as well. See, as he's. Like Stephen Hayes gets away easily. Ricky Hudgens gets a little damage done on his right side, and that's what brings out the caution. David Halsey being shown. Oh, David Halsey on Stephen Hayes looks like it's being shown getting out front. Dale Brooks second, Michael Thorpe third. And good news for DJ Honeycutt, who was about to go a lap down, now sitting in sixth position. Chuck Cobb's coming out. Let's see if he's got some damage to that front car. But I guess if he tucks it up underneath somebody, he might not be too bad. Not sure who got the lucky dog. Justin LeBlanc still being shown at 2 laps down. Cody Harger now in pit road. So that's going to leave us 8 cars on the lead lap. And so next week we will be back at our normal night on Monday. We'll get the green flag with 30 laps. Hopefully, it can be 30 more green flag pits. I mean, we did. We went 30 laps before. Let's see if we can do it again. Got Stephen Hayes on the inside, back up front. Dale Brooks on his outside. Jeff Weimer being shown in third, but I think he's actually in fourth. Michael Thorpe Jr. is fourth. You got the dark horse number 15, DJ Honeycutt. Who is he going to work with? Cody Harger back out there.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Stephen Hayes taking his. Cody Harger getting on that outside, trying to catch up with DJ Honeycutt, try to push him. You see Michael Thorpe not pushing the 13, trying to let his teammate there get past Steven there. A bunch of different strategies being played out. Dale Brooks and Jeff Weimer taking that outside advantage. Jeff Weimer comes down with Dale Brooks. Stephen Hayes, not Cody Brooks. Sorry, I can't even talk right now. DJ Honeycutt, door to door with Stephen Hayes. The 51 of Cody Harger. Pushing DJ Honeycutt. DJ Honeycutt trying to get to the front of the field here. And now it's who's Steven going to go with? Steven trying to keep the team of Jeff Weimer and Dave Halsey. Or is that Michael Thorpe behind him? Yeah, Michael Thorpe behind him, trying to keep them separated. See Ricky Hudgens Ricky Hudgens was looking up. Jason Schilling, no front end. Jason Schilling back there. Justin LeBlanc still back there play a very big part on who wins this race. He can get up there and race with a partner of his choosing. Lap cars definitely make a difference. Right now, DJ Honeycutt leading that last lap out front. DJ Honeycutt and Cody Hager are doing a really good job on that outside line. Getting a little broken up now. Harger not able to stay on the back end of the 15. Jeff Weimer poking out his nose a little bit, maybe to get some air there. He pokes it out a little too much. Stephen Hayes is going to put his nose in there. '76 lap, 25 laps left to go. You're start seeing some good jockeying for position racing going on here in the next 10 laps or so. Once these guys get to 15th, they got to start positioning themselves in order to get that win. As you see that outside line starting to lose ground. That inside line not having a good time of keeping it straight. Some guys are having trouble holding that line behind another car. As you see a bunch of people just playing serpentine back there. That gives the 15 and the 51 new hope to try to get back up front. Jeff Weimer poking his nose out again to that inside or the outside. Stephen Hayes goes with the 51 and the 15. Now it's good. It's down to who's going to be able to push the car in front of them better. Right now, DJ Honeycutt with the advantage. But here comes the 32 back on the low side. At the line, give it to Dale Brooks by a bumper. And that's all you have to lead by at the end. '15, '51, and '13 on the top side. '32, '73, and '34, and '57 on that bottom side. You see the 12 car of Donnie Honeycutt and Justin LeBlanc. Lap cars helping that outside line. At the line, let's see who we going to give it to this time. Dale Brooks again at the line. That outside line not doing as well as the inside line coming off turn 4. Look at this from the blimp view here. Really good view. Exactly what's going on. Oh, at the line, I do believe DJ Honeycutt had that one. The 13 needs to get up a lot closer to the 51 in order to make that outside line get some more speed up there. Oh, 73 getting to 32, a little bit razzled down there. It's going to give the advantage to the 15. Now, if I was a 15, I would be going down there, and there he goes, breaking up. And that's going to put the 32 in a bad position right now to try to get the lead back, because now he's got the 51 trying to come up and get side by 15. But the 12 car is nowhere near anywhere that can help those two cars in front of it. Justin Block needs to get around that 12 car in order to get up there and help his teammate and Cody Hager in that 51. Right now, DJ Honeycutt in the catbird seat, but he's out. Big target on his back there. As you see the Stephen Hayes falling back down on that lower side, trying to break this line up a little bit more. Two cars just did not have as good as a run. And see Justin LeBlanc now coming up to try to help that outside line. See Don Blazer's lap down car staying high for the leaders, giving them plenty of room. Hats off to Don Blazer. Big shout out to number 23. So right now it's the big advantage is going to go to that Blazing Fools Dirty South alliance there. Stephen Hayes poking his nose out, see if he can go to the high side. With Cody Hager, was probably not the smartest choice to do at that particular time. It's like he's just going to end up falling back to Cody. Oh, caution is 21 of Ricky Hudgens.
Pull your tires off, get your fans on.
And Justin LeBlanc, it looks like. Chuck Cobb back there too. Let's go back here and see what happened here. Oh, I'm not entirely sure, but I think Justin LeBlanc got a little loose. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Let's see. That looked like Justin LeBlanc came down a little too much and hit the 21 and the 81. I'm not too sure what happened with. Let's ride in with LeBlanc and see what he saw from his cockpit. Let's see what his cockpit looks like. And it looked like his car just went down. Well, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's jump in with Ricky Hudgens here and see what he saw. We'll try to get to the bottom of this here for you, for everybody. Let's see what. Yeah, he just gets. You see him get caught in that right rear corner paddle. But nonetheless, we are under caution for the third time tonight. DJ Honeycutt leading, Dale Brooks second, Jeff Weimer third, Michael Thorpe fourth, Stephen Hayes is fifth. Cody Hager still holding off in sixth place. David Holsey seventh. Ricky Hudgens coming back on the track in eighth position. Chuck Cobb, a lot of damage done on that 81 car. Donnie Honeycutt probably been able to get all this damage fixed, probably back on the track. Daytona, there's always issues with driving really close together. I think that's what that one was. They were driving really close together. One got sucked into the other one. Neither one moved their wheels towards the other one. So I think it was one of those things where it just collects them. I mean, people call it what is that? I'm unsure. Net code. I've never liked that excuse, but here we are going back to green flag racing. DJ Honeycutt, Dale Brooks, Jeff Weimer, Michael Thorpe, Stephen Hayes, your top five. $9:28 at night. Over here on the East Coast. Braves 3, Rocky 0. Top of the 8th. About ready to go back green flag racing, waiting for that truck. Oh yeah, I just realized I didn't change it to truck. Okay, that's all right though. It's all right. We're all good.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. DJ with a really good jump, but I don't know how good of a jump you want. But nonetheless, DJ's going to lead. Dale Brooks in second. Look at Cody Harger pushing the 34 of Michael Thorpe. Michael Thorpe and Cody Harger falling back. Give third place to Jeff Weimer. Fourth place to Stephen Hayes. Cody Harger leaves Thorpe out to dry. Cody Harder side by side with Stephen Hayes. Cody Harder trying to make that outside work all by himself up there. Unless Stephen Hayes gets behind him, I don't think he's going to have any help. Oh!
Caution, sorry.
Dale Brooks. Oh, Michael Thorpe's involved. I don't think we're going to have anybody left on the track. It looks like Dale Brooks got a little too much excited. Let's go back from what I saw. Let's go back on Dale Brooks here. Let's see. We'll see what happened here. Let's ride along. A lot of the rest of the cars. Jeff Weimer involved in it. Looks like DJ Honeycutt left a little bit of room down there for Dale. Dale just came in and I don't even. Okay, hold on. Let's try to go back there again. All right, we're gonna put this on far chase, and we're gonna hit Dale Brooks. Let's see what we see here. You see him pushing. And he just goes up and clips that right corner panel. And here comes the mayhem. A lot of good cars involved. Michael Thorpe involved. Ricky Hudgens, I think he got involved in it. DJ Honeycutt, well, obviously got involved in it. Jeff Weimer got involved in it. I'm not sure if Stephen Hayes got involved in it as well, but he's got a big dent on the back of his car. Cody Harger has no back end of his car. David Halsey, looks like David Halsey's going to be the leader. So, just like Sunday, how many lap down cars are going to be as I was showing David Halsey as a leader, but Stephen Hayes is out front, but I think it might be because David Halsey passed him. Okay, well, I don't know if y'all can see that, but let me turn that off. Dale Brooks back in trying to get some more damage fixed on that 32 Chevrolet. David Halsey and getting some looks like getting some okay, maybe I was not up to speed. For some reason showing me David Halsey, DJ Honeycutt is in Stephen Hayes coming around. I think everybody's gotten some damage, so it's going to be the fastest damaged car in the South. The damaged car, Chuck Cobb probably maybe play a big part in this. But here comes DJ Honeycutt, or sorry, Donnie Honeycutt. Pace cars down, 3 cars on the track. Oh my God. Stephen Hayes, David Halsey. Here comes Dale Brooks with a half a car. Teamwork panning out right here. Dale Brooks pushing David Halsey along with Chuck Cobb. David Halsey definitely deserves a win. Has a lot of bad luck come his way. A little contact between the 13 and 32. David Halsey looks like he's going to have. Caution is out. Not sure what for.
Did you happen to get a look at your temps when you're on track, or right after that caution bell?
I mean, I don't see a clean car on the track. Cody Hager still under pit road. This is, I mean, I think this is probably might be the worst race that Global has put on, as in damaged cars. DJ Honeycutt looks like his car is not too bad, so he might have something. Don't think he's a lap down. He's on the lead lap. Yeah, he's on the lead lap. Does have some damage on that backside, and it looks like he's got a little damage on the front, but the cars in front of him have no front ends. You see that Ricky Hudgens has a front end, so he might make out, but I don't think he's up to speed. He took a big hit in that one thing, so he's RPM's probably not up to the greatest. Still don't even know what actually happened. Stephen Hayes coming down to get some repairs done on his 13 vehicle. So we only have 5 cars on the lead lap. So we're going to have ourselves a green-white checkered. Hopefully we get through this green-white checkered. I mean, who's to say what's going to happen? Got DJ Honeycutt and Stephen Hayes in third and fourth. Got Halsey and Dale Brooks in first and second. And Stephen Hayes going to catch back up to the field in order to see if he makes it back up. They're coming into turns 3 and 4. Now, these guys might be full force when they come back to the start-finish line. So that's definitely going to make it interesting.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Now we got Dale Brooks and David Halsey and DJ Honeycutt. Stephen Hayes now making his way back up front. He's going to get behind DJ Honeycutt, maybe push DJ there. Coming to the white flag. Going to go 3 wide. DJ Honeycutt looks like he's going to get the advantage. Give that the white flag to DJ Honeycutt. David Halsey, DJ Honeycutt, Stephen Hayes, Dale Brooks fighting for the lead, coming 2 lap cars of behind them, making it even, coming down the backstretch. Everybody door to door. DJ Honeycutt getting the advantage. David Halsey coming up trying to break something. Oh, looks like they touched a little bit there. At the line. It's going to be a photo finish at the line. Who's going to get it? Is it going to be Halsey? David Halsey, Dale Brooks, DJ Honeycutt. And, of course, they're just going to crash at the end. It's kind of fitting. David Halsey's your big winner tonight. I think that's his first win this season, so we're very excited to talk to him. Dale Brooks, DJ Honeycutt, second, third. Fourth is going to go to Stephen Hayes. Fifth is going to be Ricky Hudgens. Sixth is Justin LeBlanc. Seventh is Chuck Cobb. Donnie Honeycutt's going to be eighth. Cody Hager at ninth. Michael Thorpe Jr. 10th. Jeff Weimer 11th. Don Blazer 12th. 13th Jason Schilling. 14th is Michael Hayes. 15th is David Bradford, and 16th is going to be Bobby Hamilton Jr. Congratulations to David Halsey for getting the win there tonight. And let's go ahead and might as well get at it. We're going to get to these. Interviews real quick, and we're going to, so we'll move up our third place finisher. Hold on a minute. Hold on. We're going to move our third place finisher up to the broadcast booth. DJ Honeycutt, Mike Lester in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Mike.
Oh man, normally I come up and ask you guys, how was the racing out there? What did you see from your view? But I think we seen it all tonight. I can't even fathom. So we're not going to talk about that, man. We're going to talk about a third place finish after a night of just pure havoc and like that. Man, congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
Well, not too happy, but considering the circumstances, the top three is a pretty good finish. But most of the race was pretty good, and then so I guess that was my fault. I got turned, spotted it. Say I had somebody on the inside, so I was already pointing towards the infield. So I apologize if that was my fault or not, but in the heat of the moment, I was trying to protect the lane. Uh, yeah, just third place finish. Like I said, it's not too bad.
I don't know whose fault. Like I said, I don't know whose fault it was. It kind of looked like you gave up a little bit of the inside, and Dale Brooks stuck his nose in there, and when he did, and you got turned around after that. Like I said, it was a night of just accidents and accidents and accidents. So there was no clean car at the end of the race. It was the battle. It was like the 24 hours of lemons.
Yeah,
So
they might have put on a better show than us.
yeah, that might have been the case. But man, all right. Well, before I let you go and all of that, we're gonna go to Kansas Motor Speedway's the next race. How you liking your chances over there?
I think I ran there in the Xfinity, but finished second place in the trucks and had a pretty dominant performance there. So hopefully I can repeat the performance and take what I learned from the truck series and bring it over to the Xfinity and hopefully just come out with a pretty good finish.
All right, man. Well, congratulations once again, man. Before we let you go, who can we give a shout out to?
And shout out to my dad for hanging in there with me and being my teammate today, and shout out to Global. Hopefully we can put on a better show next week. And just shout out to my brother and my uncle Dwayne for just practicing with me and me helping them, and just all just having a good time, just racing together and learning from each other. And hopefully they'll have a good race tomorrow night in the ARCA series.
All right, man. Well, we look forward to talking to you next week at Kansas Motor Speedway, man. Have a good night.
You too, man.
All right, gonna send you back down to what is it? William Brown Motorsports. There we go. That was your third place finisher, DJ Honeycutt. Let's go over to our second place runner-up position, Dale Brooks. We're gonna bring Dale Brooks down here to the booth real quick and have a really quick conversation with him. Dale Brooks, Mike Lester in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, okay. So y'all put on something out there. I can't really refer to it, so we're not going to talk about the race here. A lot of stuff happening on the track there, and who else is coming down here and getting in the booth with me here?
Oh, blazing fools, bud.
Okay, Dave, I was going to bring you down right next here, but okay, let me go back to racing. Y'all put on a something out there, and man, how are you feeling about your runner-up position there, buddy?
I wasn't leaving Halsey. I don't know. Earlier, I don't know. I got to look at it. I feel like I had the room on the bottom there. I definitely didn't mean to turn Honeycutt. I'll go look at it. If it was my fault, I'll apologize to him for sure. But he went up high. I went down low, and I feel like he kind of tried to close the door after my nose was there. But he always races me clean, so I'll look at it. If it's my fault, 100% apologize. Other than that, just the racing was a little rough tonight, but we squeezed out the victory. I definitely wasn't going to leave Halsey. He's my teammate, so really happy to push him to the win. Also with Chuck there with the hurt car, still helping us out. So just happy to get, Daytona's always a crapshoot. It's sometimes you get caught up in stuff, but we came away with a victory, 1-2 finish, not too bad.
Yep, very good finish for the Blazing Fools Racing. Second place, congratulations. Next week, we're going to go to Kansas Motor Speedway, man. How are you liking your chances over there? In 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
A lot better than this. Mike. A lot better than this. It's a more of a driver's track, not as much drafting. Setup means a lot more. So definitely looking forward to Kansas. But I'm just stoked. Stoked. I don't usually finish good at Daytona, and we did today. And I also helped my teammate get the victory, so I can't be mad. Really happy for Halsey. He deserves it.
Definitely, definitely. All right, man. But before we let you go back down to Blazing Fools Racing, who can we give a shout out tonight to?
Give a shout out to you, Mike, for the broadcast. Give a shout out to our new sponsors that we're watching. Wish we would have put a little better show on. We usually do, I promise. Hopefully it was exciting. As always, give a shout out to Blazing Fools Racing, all the guys over there, Don Blazer, Chuck Cobb, Jeff Weimer, and David Halsey. I love racing with those guys every week. Huge shout out to my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister. They always watch and support, so love you guys. Finally got a decent finish, guys, at a plate track, so love you guys, and just thanks to everyone in Global. Again, I agree with you, Mike. I wish we would have had a little bit better race tonight, but I think next week we'll come back and we'll have a great race.
All right, man. Well, we look forward to talking to you next week and at Kansas Motor Speedway. Good luck, and we'll see you uh, in a couple of weeks.
All right, Mike. I appreciate it.
All right, that was your runner-up position. I'm gonna send him back down to Blazing Fools Racing. That was Dale Brooks, runner-up. But now we're going already in the booth. The man of the hour, the man that actually outlasted the craziness. I don't know if we had a full moon out there tonight. Dave Halsey, Mike Lester in the booth. You're already up here. We already heard your voice. Man, congratulations on the win. Man, a lot to unfold. You had the teammates at the end that stick with you. I guess you were the winner of the Lemons. I'm gonna rename the race the Lemons 250 because that's what all those cars were at the end. I don't think we had a clean car out there.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. It was, we got caught up in that first caution there and got a little bit of damage. We had about a minute or so, and we got it fixed. And we could just barely stay, with the lead pack. It was just tough to keep momentum up. But, I hate to get one with all the cautions like this, man. But having my guys push me to my first win with Global, that's awesome. Man, it's been a long time coming. We've been working pretty hard at getting one, so I appreciate everybody, man. Pushing me to the win there.
Definitely, man. I mean, y'all had a really good strategy in the beginning. We were watching. You had the strategy of all y'all working together. And at Daytona, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work with teammates and alliances and stuff like that. The wheeling and dealings of Daytona. At the end, y'all's strategy worked out the best. Pretty much everybody else's cars were too damaged to do any kind of real pushing at the end. So, congratulations on the win. Moving on to next week at Kansas. Or no, sorry, not next week. Keep on saying next week. We're at Labor Day. We will not be racing at all next week. But 2 weeks we're going to Kansas, man. How are you liking your chances over there?
It'll be. We got a good shot there. There's more technical tracks. We usually do pretty well. We'll have a good setup. Dale will be setting us up good, and we'll be ready to roll come to Kansas. And you know how momentum works when you get to the playoffs. So we're looking forward to it.
There you go, man. All right, man. Well, before we send you back down to Blazing Fools to party with those Chuck and them, and man, who can we give a shout out tonight to?
Hey, you know what? I give a shout out to Global, man. You guys put on some great racing. I love racing with you guys. Shout out to you guys in the booth for putting on a show for us, and man, shout out to my guys. Blazing Fools. Pushing me to the win there. I couldn't have done it without them. So I appreciate it, guys.
All right, well, that's your big winner tonight, David Halsey. And congratulations once again, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Or sorry, 2 weeks from now. It's just I say it every time.
You're used to it.
I'm used to it. So 2 weeks from today, we're going to see Dave Halsey back up here in the booth, maybe in the top three.
I hope so. We'll see you guys.
All right. Well,
Thanks
congratulations once again, my friend.
Okay. See ya.
Blazing Fools race. All right. Well, we're going to close this race out. Man, a lot of chaos out there. Super speedway racing. Nobody knows if somebody's clear, if you're clear. Spotters say clear and they're not clear. A lot of confusion going out there in the super speedway, and it comes out to be what we saw here tonight. A lot of cautions. Uh, Something we can't be proud of. We can't put our hat on there and say we're proud of this, but it is a race. We're gonna move on to Kansas Motor Speedway in 2 weeks. Want to wish everybody a happy Labor Day. If you're gonna cook out, please be safe with those propane tanks or the charcoal grills. Uh, watch your kids at the lake. Make sure they don't, nobody gets hurt. Have a safe and wonderful Labor Day. For Global Racing Esports Network, I'm Mike Lester. Good night.